Hello everyone and welcome to another video from yours truly. It's actually another mystery unpackaging video. As you can see, there's I sort of ripped it a bit though, because it's another cake though, but it's not fully ripped open yet. Of course this is another mystery unpackaging video from yours truly. It's the third one, and this is going to be a sort of a pretty much a sort of not maybe a peculiar one, but this is actually one that's actually a game that's actually not out here yet. So this is basically kind of an import one, although it was in London, but it's an import version of the said game. So you know what I'm talking about, and like wants to show it to you. It's a game that's actually been getting pretty good feedback, actually quite good feedback. It's been getting good reviews, and honestly though, I actually didn't think it would. Not that I thought it was going to be a crappy game or anything, so that game looks crap. I think it's going to get. I'm just surprised though, because the fact is, this game has been sort of renowned for how hard it is, and therefore you'd assume that because it's hard, it's very hard, it's going to get marked down for that. But most reviews have been sort of said yes, it is a hard game, but you get it's a game that you just want to persevere and just get through, and you get rewarded because of that. Like getting through the game pretty much is probably like a big reward because of how hard it is and the way you're gonna die a lot and things like that there. And it's just the way some of its features are just well done and things like that. And yet it's been getting great reviews because of that. It's one of those games. It's been called one of the best games for the PS3 this year. And well, there's you pretty much know what it is now, honestly, so you do. If you've been following games, as I said, this is the import version. It's the US version because the fact is it's not out here yet. And honestly, I was actually going to wait for Christmas to get this, but you can pretty much say the whole feedback and just people going on around about and just watching and things like that just sort of got the better of me, and I just want to play it as soon as possible. And I got it now, and it's pretty much weird because I got it a week after it was released in the US, so it did. And well, let's get going. I'm ripping it up and I'm going to show you what it is. It is of course Demon Souls, and it is the deluxe edition, so it is, which has of course it has the strategy guide, so it does. So it does. And therefore, so I am, as I say, this is the one that has the game of course and the strategy guide. And that is pretty weird though, because you know most games don't tend to give strategy guides with the editions. You tend to have to get them separately, and yet this is one of the very few instances, if not the only one I actually ever seen, that you actually get a guide with the game, probably because there's people going on how hard it is, and therefore so why it is a hard game. There you go, just give you the guide with it, so you do, just because it's a hard game, and there you go, you do get it. And I got the deluxe edition. It's really nice sort of artwork on the front of it there. Of course it's by From Software, and it's been published I believe by Atlas, who are sort of renowned for some of their like good like deluxe editions and like their games and things like that there. And you can see there's the game itself. I really like the cover actually of this here, so it's pretty cool indeed. And there's the back of it, of course. It's going to be really interesting to play this actually though, because I know like the online features of it I heard were very cool indeed. The way it works, like you could go around and like you do read these messages from people, like messages from other users, basically say beware of what's ahead, or don't go this way or don't go that way, and some of them can probably will be really helpful and other ones will not. And I heard as well if you actually recommend a message, user's message, that their health for that will get regenerated, it'll go back up full, which is pretty cool. So like if I put a message down and someone recommends it, I could just be walking around, maybe being dead by a boss, and then all of a sudden I'm back in full health because someone recommended a message. I think one of the reviews or someone said that in I think it was somewhere I've seen it there, so it is, and that's pretty cool indeed. So it is. Um, this is actually the first US PS3 game I've got, though. It's actually the first import PS3 game I got. And there's the official guide. Of course, it's an Atlas one, which is a mini one. As you seen from a few weeks ago, I showed off Persona 4 guide of it as well, and it's pretty small. So this will probably be pretty used pretty frequently as well, just to show you sort of you maybe like get through the game and sort of what's the best way to defeat this part of the game and things like that now. I know there's 5 like worlds, and there's like a hub world which is known as the Nexus, which is pretty much where you start off then, and how hard it is as well, because you lose your souls if you die, and then you have to get to that part again if you want to regain them with half health, and if you die, that's all your souls, that's all the souls you gained gone, which is pretty frustrating though. It's kind of like a, one of those dungeon crawler RPGs, but not necessarily like that, because like if you like a dungeon was like you go through the game, if you die you lose all the items you obtained from, you pretty much lose all like the items and that there you got, which is really strict in my opinion. That kind of really sucks, therefore I don't really play any of those games whatsoever. So anyway, it's going to be interesting indeed though. I'll probably let you know how it is in probably in a video blog soon. I'll probably do another video blog next week, because I got a few purchases since I've done my last blog, and I want to show them off. And pretty much there's one game I pretty much just haven't, I've only played one game pretty much since last Friday, and that's Mario Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story, which I'm absolutely loving. I love that game though. It's a brilliant game though. I love the Mario Luigi series, and this one is probably, from what I've played thus far, it's probably the best in the series actually. It's just fun though, and it's great though because this one implements the touchscreen in good ways as well. Like I don't think the last one really did any touchscreen scenarios at all, partners in time, but yet this one has some great touchscreen implementations in them, and like these little wee mini games pretty much, and the way you use some of the Bowser's special attacks as well. A great game, and I'll probably talk more about it in an upcoming vlog as well. So anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you now. I've been looking forward to playing this pretty shortly though. I'm probably actually going to stick it on right now, and we'll let you know pretty soon what it's like. So anyway, take care guys, and I will talk to you later.